Wear a smile. What do I mean by that? Well, first impressions count. Whoever it is, no matter who comes into your car, they're meeting you for the very first time. You want to make sure that you have a smile on your face, that you look approachable, that your car is clean, that the car smells good. Everything about you in the first few seconds, look, feel, and smell right. Because this goes a long way into showing people who you are and what kind of a driver you are. And when it comes down to it, if you want to get tips, first impressions mean everything.
And it can be a little, get you a little nervous maybe. Not everybody can jump right in and start toting people around. You are putting strangers in your car, but you want to make it as comfortable for them and for yourself. One of the things you want to start off with, obviously, is a nice clean car inside and out. You don't have to offer candy and treats and stuff unless you want to. Water's a good idea. Cables for both Android and iPhones are good.
Only tell you, the exact location and what they think is the best way. And I've also found that Apple Maps is sucktastic when it comes to being able to give you detours that don't include the highway. So if you want to get somewhere without having to use the highway, sometimes not using the highway is the easiest way to get someplace, but yet it will try always to put you on the highway. So it's best to ask the passenger to give you the best routes to get where you're going. I mean, you still have to put the information into your the GPS location for Lyft so they can know where you are and be able to charge for your ride. But in the meantime, always see if the passenger knows the better route, because if you don't ask them, which I've did that once where my GPS was acting funny and the person actually took this route quite often, I should have just asked that person to tell me the best way to get
in whatever car, white car, black car, wherever, I have my hazards on, and let them know that. The next thing is going to be super huge, and I found this to be something that I learned through trial and error and that I want to prevent you guys from dealing with. And it's sometimes the GPS is wrong. And what I mean by that is, I drew this small picture. I don't know if you can get a look at that. But what's going to happen is that whenever the GPS, it'll put you, this is the building where you're supposed to be, but for some reason the GPS puts you at the back of the building, which means that it tries to send you down your street and into the alleyway. It considers the alleyway a street. And so it'll kind of go in here and then it'll move over to the alleyway, and then it'll say you've arrived at your destination, when in reality they're walking out of their front door onto this main street, which in this case is Mayfield. So when you're walking out this way, you're like, oh, I'm here. Well, you're in the alley. And they're waiting in front. So sometimes you have to swing around, and it's this big hot mess just to try to get around back, because then this street might be one way going the opposite way. So this is something that I've encountered several times.